Well, the other thing about Amber's house is that I never felt comfortable at the bottom of the steps, even when I'd work there at night.
Yeah.
I just...
But that doesn't mean that there isn't something.
But what I'm saying is, she didn't live there then either.
Right.
You know, she didn't live there for several years after, so I'm not so sure it really had anything to do with her.
And we talked about, you know, the possibility that because you're so open and that it could be something associated with you, or it could be, as you brought up, transient maybe between the two following Amber. So that's why I want to see when she comes over what happens. That's why we're just kind of messing around. Yeah, we're just kind of messing around right now, just to kind of...
Hopefully she'll be over here real soon.
Just let things... It doesn't matter if it's real soon.
I didn't know I was coming over, so I was in
yeah, we thought you were
my
going
pajamas.
over to
That's why
She said they didn't really catch anything at your house.
But that doesn't mean anything. It's like I was telling him, because
she thinks you're nuts.
he and I have a couple of theories. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's why we're going to be here. You and I going up to your room,
Oh, okay.
and then I'm going to monitor your room after you leave.
Okay.
The recent Newton case was kind of two houses in one case. We wanted to treat it like it was one case, because both houses had activity, and they were both within the family. So we wanted to see if there was a correspondence with anything related to, you know, one family that lives in one house. Newton house number 2 definitely had a uniqueness all on its own.
When
It could
you
have been her that came in here.
when you see her, do you see
the lady in the dining room?
a period of dress? How does she
Yeah,
appear to you?
well, it just looks like, I mean, you sit there and you'll just see an old lady, and you'll see, you know, down about here with like a long white dress, you know, kind of loose. I mean, it's not a tight-fitting dress at all. I mean, it's just kind of loose. It looks kind of lazy-like, and just, you know, hair down like this. And
If you were to put her at a specific time period.
See, because it's only a doorway this wide,
Right.
and you'll be sitting there watching TV in the sitting room or something, you know, and you see her, and by the time you look up, you just catch the last part of her going past, and you know, we used to jump up and go out there and look and never see anything. You know, we finally just quit jumping up and go out and look.
What else?
Okay.
What else happens here? What has happened to you here?
Oh, Jesus. Since I was since I was little, like little. I've always heard, you know, of course, the sound of people going up and down the stairs because it's an old house, so you know where they're at on the stairs, according to the, you know, the creaks. I always heard that, and it always stops when they hit the landing, the very top, and people walking around and stuff like that. Ever since I was little, my dolls walking and talking. Walking and singing. That doll upstairs in Shannon's room. No.
What doll?
To my sister's room. I used to just have my clothes in there, and I was always scared to go up there anyways by myself. But all I did was I went up there. I was little. I don't know, probably 8, 9. And flipped on the light, and as soon as I did that and started singing and walking, well, it sounded like the batteries were really low. You know, I wasn't even anywhere near it. It was clear across the room. And I ran down the stairs and told Mom and Dad. I flew down the stairs. I fell, actually. Dad went up there. There was no batteries in it or anything, and it kept singing and walking for 3 hours. They locked it in their room.
Yeah, it was going with no batteries. I told her it was just low batteries. That's why it sounded that way.
But there's no batteries
in it.
It hadn't been played with in years.
And I told her, I said, well, maybe it's just somebody's CB radio or something. You know, maybe some people had a CB radio and set it off. But yeah, I don't know if it went 3 hours. It went a while. I don't remember.
Yeah. So, I don't know. And it just started doing as soon as I turned on the light. I didn't even go in the room. Seeing that little boy upstairs.
See, I saw 2 kids once too.
Once you had an experience where you felt like something was sitting on your chest?
Oh, I used to have that a lot in my room.
Did you ever have her sleep patterns tested, like for sleep paralysis or?
Well, I've never had it anywhere else. No. I don't have it now or anything like that.
Well, did she tell you about the book flying out from the bookshelf?
Yeah, she did.
That's over there, though.
Where's the book now?
It was upstairs.
Yeah.
But that was upstairs in Amber's room at the time.
Have you seen anything?
The old lady in here. That's when I was a long time ago.
The lady in the dining room, yeah.
The lady in the dining room, yeah.
And you said someone was laid out here?
Somebody, yeah, because the lady used to, was really, you know, a friend of mine on my route. I used to talk to her every day and visit with her. And she was just a little kid, so, yeah, she said they had the casket out here and stuff, you know, and they had a funeral here.
I have a feeling we're being watched.
I agree. There's a lot of eyes in the room.
I'm getting mine nearer the floor. Is that where you're picking up? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then one day, I was, it only happens if she's been here and then leaves. And,
Picture always falls.
It's always, nothing else gets knocked off. But it's down the next day after she leaves, and it's turned upside down here.
yeah, this is a room that most of the kids never wanted to sleep in. My oldest daughter, this was her room. And she'd have friends over and stuff, and they never wanted to, no. This is the room that Candy was in one time, and he's seen a little boy here in the doorway that went across and went out, looked like he went right out through the window.
The bookshelves are over there, and the book actually ended up over
right here in the
right here.
right beside me.
You're a skeptic still.
Yeah, and so,
yeah.
but that I'm thinking, oh, that was really. Oh, and then this thing happened because I always think, well, things are just my imagination. Except for that, that could not have been my imagination.
Right.
We have a stealth cam. What this is normally used for is wildlife cameras during hunting and stuff like that. What it does is it has a burst, any motion sets it off, whatever. It takes pictures 1, 3 times, or 6 times, or it takes 20-second clips in AVI. So it's a new tool that we're going to use, and it should be really cool. It saves a lot of time and space when we're going over pictures.